if I was doing it again, man, I would be eating top ramen. I would get rid of my car payment. I would drive a beater. I'd do everything I could to like live with my parents, live on someone's couch if I was single, whatever, and just figure out how to save up as much money as I possibly could. I'm not going to try to gamble on Bitcoin or something like that that I don't probably understand, but I'm just going to work really hard. And that probably means having two or three jobs, right? Maybe you have one, kind of like anchor job. This is like your vineyard that just produces over and over and over. You're not going to make a ton, but it's your vineyard. And then maybe you have like, your big oak tree, right? And that's, something you're investing in that might pay off big later. And then you have some of your perennials in your garden where those are little period pieces, right? Like put together a little garden of income that's producing for you in all kinds of different ways and work as hard as you can to see if you can get there. And you know what? It's going to be rough for 3 to 5 years, but at the end of that period, you're probably going to be able to get into the market somehow. And 10, 20 years later, you're going to be glad you did. But everyone's got to take the poison pill.
It's true, man. A couple last thoughts I have on that. I've been a mortgage lender for 22 years, and the saddest meeting I have is someone in their 50s, 60s, or even 70s at times who's coming to me and trying to figure out how to make it work because they never invested. They just worked their whole life and spent their money and never really took the time to figure out how to control their money. I mean, there comes a point where it's really, really hard to figure out how to not work and how to make it. And Social Security it's not security at all. And so people really have to figure this out right now. And there are so many resources out there. If you're someone that wants to learn how to create wealth, specifically with real estate, we are creating a class for that. We have literally been a part of 500 people who have become multimillionaires, and we're using the exact tactics that these people have used, talking about some very basic things like what you talked about, taxation, even things like living trusts and estate planning. So, if someone's interested in that, just DM me or drop a comment wherever you find this podcast. We'd love to get that to you.